Hi, welcome to part 19 of the Ultimate Ironman series. Today, we are going to stop being lazy and do some quests. Our main goal is getting our construction as high as possible because construction is the best skill on UIM because it gives us a bank and other stuff, basically. Yeah, this is what our looting bag is starting at. Got a bunch of seeds and such. But yeah, we're going to be doing quests to try and get Song of the Elves requirements, and I will see you guys with whatever I work on next. Alright, well now I feel even more silly. I just made a clip talking about how you can buy rune pickaxes here and how I wasted a bunch of time with this bronze pickaxe last episode. And I was muted the whole time, so now I have to, yep, great times. Yeah. Alright, so from that last pull I did at Winter Todd, I ended up getting a Bruma Torch, which you could put in the magic wardrobe in the POH. I don't know if this counts as one of my armor sets. If it does, then I'm probably gonna just drop this because I'd rather have some of the other stuff. It's not gonna matter once we get this up to the highest level, but yeah, I'm not sure if the Bruma Torch is even useful for anything. It's basically just a tinderbox at Winter Todd, and I think it's also a light source, so that might come in handy at some point. But yeah, either way, we're gonna need either the Fire Battle Staff, the Defender, or a tinderbox in our inventory. So it doesn't really help us at Winter Todd that much, I don't think, but still nice to have. Okay, and my main isn't currently bonded, so I'm not gonna be bonding it up just to drop burnt pages over. So I'm just gonna donate them to the Edgeville table. Surely someone will be happy to receive 20k for free. See guys, I actually wasn't trolling. The coal rocks deplete faster than my rune pickaxe can mine them now. Yeah, I totally wasn't trolling this entire time by using an iron pickaxe, totally. Monumentous occasion. We are finally under 1,000 water orbs that we got from Perilous Moons. This has pretty much been our cash stack the entire time. We get our daily supply of 30 battle staffs and turn it into money. So, I'm gonna be sad when this stack runs out, not gonna lie. Alright, so this step right here is the reason why I haven't done this easy 5-minute quest. I need to free up 20 inventory slots. So I'm thinking the best way to do that actually is going to be to take my blue moon set out and start wearing that instead of the pyro outfit. And we'll just lock the pyro outfit away. I am still doing a little bit of Winter Todd on the side, but honestly the bonus XP is not really worth it on the way to 99, and I think it's going to be a lot better to just have these looting bag spaces. I'm going to get rid of these logs too because it's not helpful. It's not going to happen. The reason that's not helpful is because you can't really like unnote them at a sawmill, so there's no way to fill a plank sack with noted logs, and yeah, if I can't use the blank sack, then I'm not going to be doing it. So, yeah, we're going to go free up 5 spots in our looting bag so that we could put our axes and our pickaxes away or whatever. I might just elk this, but yeah, I'm going to go do that. And maybe we will actually get some use out of that Bruma Torch, because it'll be a good warm item for us. So, yay. Okay, and just so I don't have to kill myself again after this quest, I think I'm just gonna use this new mechanic, I guess you could call it. There's this windmill in the new city of Alderin, and you could put items in here. Oops. And yeah, it's like a little storage. Just keeps it. You could take it back out. You do need to be careful with this because there is like a list of items that get like converted into other items. I think the only one on there you really don't want to lose is Dragon Claws, so whatever you do, don't put your Dragon Claws in here or you're gonna have a bad time. But yeah, this should stay permanently. I'm probably not gonna use it for anything important because I'm kind of sketched out by it. But it'll be nice when we need to, you know, do things like this where we need one more inventory spot and just struggling to find it. Now, other than that, I'm just gonna drop this fire battle staff and we'll get a regular staff of fire, and that'll be our 20 inventory slots. Okay, and we have finally completed Death Plateau. Yeah, that took me a little longer than I thought it would, but you know, that's UIM. A 15-minute task becomes a 50-minute task, and a 50-minute task becomes a many-hour task. But that's why we do it. It's fun, isn't it? Surely, yeah. And I figured I would show this off as well. Wintertod is still my downtime activity, and the maximum benefit from warm clothing you could get is from 4 items. So yeah, these are gonna be my 4 warm items. This you could just buy in Barrock, and you can store these 3 in your house. So it's pretty easy. I will have to, you know, keep this stuff in my inventory while I'm doing Wintertod, but the inventory space isn't really important while you're doing Wintertod. I did put my dragon axe away, but steel axe is the highest axe that matters at Wintertod, so I think it's just gonna stay in here until we unlock those teak trees in Prifddinas. So yeah. Nice. Animal magnetism completed. Okay, and once we talk to this NPC, we finish up Troll Stronghold. Doesn't really unlock anything for us, but it does finish off our requirements for Desert Treasure 1. So I'll probably end up going to do that pretty soon. 94 fire making! What? I just got a dragon axe from Wintertod. Huh? No, man, that's impossible. That's not real. That's not real. What? That's like a 1 in 10,000, by the way. I already have one. What? What? Okay, I've been staring at it in my inventory for a second in disbelief, but I don't think there's any use for a second dragon axe, so I think we just commit blasphemy and get rid of it. I seriously can't believe that just happened, but let's just pretend it didn't. Alright, we just got a Tome of Fire as well. I guess today is my lucky day. I think we're gonna be holding on to this for a while, so that's pretty sick. So this Tome of Fire is pretty much just going to be replacing our Staff of Fire that we have been carrying around forever. It's probably not going to be worth keeping forever, just because it's not that great of an item, but we're definitely going to be holding it onto it until we need space, because it's going to help us get through the quests a little bit easier, and might be worth using on something that's like weak to fire. I don't know. We'll see. I should get a lot more pages from the rewards I have saved up at Wintertod. So yeah, pretty happy to get this, and that means we can start carrying around a water or earth staff, so we don't have to use up our mud runes anymore for teleporting. So no more going back to warped creatures for mud runes. Nice. Today I am thankful for Quest Helper. Oh man, that was a really hard puzzle. That puzzle took me many hours. Well, maybe not many hours, maybe like an hour on the account where I did it legit, but man, Quest Helper actually just makes it so easy now. It's pretty funny. And once we talk to King Narode over here, we will, or Narnode? Yeah, Narnode. We finish Monkey Madness 1, which took me like 3 hours on this account, so yeah, awesome. That is a big weight off my shoulders. Next, we're gonna jump right into doing the recipe for disaster part that requires these Gregories, so that we don't have to drop them and get them back. And then after that, we'll probably do Monkey Madness 2 up until the boss fight, so that I don't waste any of these items. So yeah, on to those. Well, we burned it, so I have to go make another one. And since I'm a UIM, it's hard to make multiple at a time, so I only made one, like a fool. But now I have to walk all the way back. Great. Alright, we got it on the second try, so let's use this on Awawawigi. And that should finish the second to last part of Recipe for Disaster for us. Let's just spacebar through this really quick. Come on. Just shut up, Mr. Monkey Man. Okay, here we go. Wait, well, no, more talking. Alright. Yep, just keep on yapping. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we could get rune gloves now. We just need to do Legends Quest, and then we could finish off Recipe for Disaster. I know I said we would be doing Monkey Madness 2 after this, but we actually need 70 crafting and 69 Slayer to start, which we're quite a ways off. So yeah, I'm unfortunately going to have to drop all of this stuff and get it back again when we want to do Monkey Madness 2, but it's honestly not too terrible. Not as terrible as some of the other things that this account makes me do, so yeah, we'll just drop it and come back to it later. Alright, and when we talk to Oziak here, we will be finishing Dragon Slayer 1, which unfortunately means that we will now be able to get dragon tasks, but we're going to be using Neve from now until we get Nuradel, so the waiting on dragons isn't too bad for her, so we should be able to get by just fine. And also dragons have elemental weaknesses now, so even if we do get stuck with a dragon task, we could probably get through it with enough pain and suffering. But yeah, Dragon Slayer is a requirement for Heroes Quest, so yeah, we're gonna keep on working towards getting our Barrow's Gloves done. Yeah, failed this agility shortcut like 6 times in a row. How funny would it be if I died? Okay, we made it through. I just had to record, of course. Completed! Alright, for this part you have to have a friend help you out, so I've got my good friend Me over here to help me. So yeah, should be pretty easy. Hopefully this idiot can figure it out. Okay, it's funny because I am actually struggling to get him to not walk backwards out of the room after I shoot him, so maybe this idiot can't figure it out. Please stop walking backwards, sir. Okay, oh yes, this guard is blocking him. Okay, perfect. Alright, hardest part of the quest done. It really told me to go to Entrana and kill myself again. What is up with this game mode and telling me to kill myself? It's just so messed up, Jagex. Very uncool. Very not nice. Okay, and with that we have completed Heroes Quest, which was actually less hard than I thought it was gonna be. It gives us a bunch of XP. Probably get yep, just 1 level here, but okay. So the last thing we need to do for Recipe for Disaster is Legends Quest, which is right here. And you'll see for that we need 45 herb lore, which we are pretty close to. That's why I've got this stuff out. I'm hoping that this is going to be enough to get me there. I haven't done any calculations or anything, but this should get me pretty close. I've been saving my seeds this entire time because I'd like to get a high farming level before I start farming them so I could get more herbs out of them. But yeah, we're going to need to squeak out a little herb lore XP here in order to do this quest. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant these. One nice thing about this quest is it should give us access to the Dragon Mace. I don't know exactly who we buy it from. Maybe this guy? Yeah, Dragon Mace. That's going to be really helpful for killing Calvarion, and Calvarion drops Mortmire Fungus, which is going to be really nice for these Avantos. You don't really need staminas too much these days, so I'm not going to need to do a ton of it, but yeah, we're going to need some of it when we go do Chambers of Azeric eventually, so. And it's also just good XP and pretty easy to get the seeds, so. We will probably be doing some Calvarion in the future after I figure out how to do the Wilderness Medium Diaries on this account. But yeah, it's nice to get that one out of the way, and I'm gonna go figure out how to do Herblore as a UIM now. Alright, so I've got my first little method figured out. You go ahead and fill up half your inventory with whatever, and get your vials of water out, and then you get your Hairlanders out. This is specifically for Hairlanders, which we got all of these pretty much from doing Perilous Moons. It's honestly kind of crazy how much Perilous Moons changed the early game for all Ironmen, but you know, it's fine. I'm happy to do this instead of planting a bunch of crap and watching over it and stuff. But yeah, once you make your unfinished potions, you just go ahead and buy the chocolate dust from here. We're able to get 2 inventories worth because of where we are at in Recipe for Disaster. And yeah, once you run out of dust like this, you just hop on to the next world and continue the process like that. So I will see you guys whenever I run out of Hairlanders, and hopefully I will be at 45 when that happens. So yeah, see you then. Okay, I just clicked through the message, but we got 45, which is the level we needed for the quest, but I'm gonna keep doing this until I run out of Hairlanders. I'll probably just put these Renars away for now, because we don't really need prayer potions. We could just use Moonlight Moths, and I don't want to make another inventory space. So yeah, I might go put these away just so I can have an even amount of inventory spaces. First little milestone here on the grind, 50 Herblore. Well, I didn't even know this was still a thing, but I'm pretty sure I just hit the hop limit. So that sucks. Hopefully it lets me log back in soon. Alright, we got logged back in and are just now finishing up with all of those Hairlanders that we got from Perilous Moons, and we ended up getting around 98,000 Herblore experience from that. So yeah, once again, thanks to Perilous Moons for making the early game a whole lot easier. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode off there. We got up to 53 Herblore, 95 fire making, got a whole bunch of good quests done, and here's a little peek at what the looting bag is looking like. We got a bunch of free space. So yeah, next episode we're gonna be finishing off Recipe for Disaster, probably doing Desert Treasure, maybe going for 99 fire making, we'll see. I'm getting a little bored there, and we already got the tome and the dragon axe, so yeah, we'll see. But I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.